Okay, welcome guys. This is our first briefing for Projects for Happiness. And let me introduce you our project timeline. Our project timeline is going to start from, which is right now, until the proposal submission is until 30th of April. You can take your time, write your proposal, and then let us to review, and only you can submit. We have lots of workshops during this duration. And around May, we're going to select maybe around 40 to 50 proposals to be judged. You're going to have online judging sessions via Facebook Live that will be happening around May. After we select we will be selecting 15 to 20 projects, and they will go into a crowdfunding session, and then they will go to implement our project, receiving our funding, and then project implementation. Then around December, you guys will be having a final presentation via Facebook Live. Hopefully we can have a face-to-face event this year, but we're not sure about that yet. So this is mostly our project timeline. Moving forward, let me introduce you briefly about what is My Starfish Foundation. We are formally known as Keen Starfish Foundation, and we were launched at the same time as Projects of Happiness on March 2014. And behind My Starfish Foundation, they are mostly sponsored by Keen Holdings Berhad. Also, we have other sponsor partners as well. Keen Holdings Berhad was established in year 1961, where they started in Sekinchan as a trading electrical goods, and now they have become the largest manufacturing plant in Sekinchan, and also expanded to other household appliances besides fan. So a little bit introduction about My Starfish Foundation. There are three main goals for My Starfish Foundation establishment, which is one of it is to about Projects for Happiness is to help uplift the life of those who are socio-economically challenged. And this project is to let all undergraduates in Malaysia to design community programs where you can promote happiness and addresses the root causes of poverty and poor education. Secondly, My Starfish Foundation also supports schemes in improving human life, treatment of sickness. Therefore, we work closely with Cancer Research Malaysia on crowdfunding, where we promote cancer awareness. So last year, we had our Bold and Beautiful 3.0, where we succeeded crowdfunded 3 million and donated to Cancer Research Malaysia and Sarawak Children Cancer Society. So the pictures shown were our Bold and Beautiful, which is a few years ago. Oh no, last year is 4.0. Bold and Beautiful 4.0. Sorry. Next. We also encourage and support local arts and culture to flourish. So in the pictures are performance group that we have always supported, which is Hands Percussion Malaysia, and also modern dance group Dual Space Dance Theatre. Okay, now let me introduce you what is Projects for Happiness. It is a project for all undergraduates in Malaysia to design community programs. So you might ask, what do you mean by community program? I'm gonna have project reference later to tell to give you an imagination what you can do for community, but you must have the spirit of giving back to the community. So move forward. Each year, we will support around 15 to 20 projects, and selector submission will be awarded a grant up to a maximum of 10,000 ringgit. So you might not exactly gonna get 10,000 ringgit for your project. You might be able to get maybe 2,500, but the maximum we can give is 10,000. There are 6 categories that we are focusing on, which is helping underprivileged, quality and education, art and culture, racial harmony, animal protection, and environmental protection. So when you design your community project, please focus on these 6 areas. Based on our data, most projects we get were helping the underprivileged and quality education. So hopefully in the future, we could increase more projects that are targeting on racial harmony, art and culture, animal protection, and also environmental protection. Throughout the years, we have already held Projects for Happiness for 8 years now. We are proud to say that we have sponsored 157 projects and funded 797,357 ringgit, if I'm correct. Okay, now this is a little reference of what you can do to the community, and this is the latest project which is selected as best project last year from student from UTM in Johor. So what they do is they create a therapeutic garden for 20 children who live in a special children's home at Johor. So what's so special this garden is that they can play in this garden at the same time during their daily activities. And also there are a lot of sensory boards on the wall where they can stimulate the children's motor skill involving physical movement and also playing together while performing a task. So you can see in the picture here, there's a sensory wall that they built this. They built this from scratch. Even they paint the wall, even the landscape you see here, they do it everything. Next is a project from USIM, where the students, they share the knowledge of making organic dish soap by using treated waste cooking oil with some simple natural ingredient with 500 secondary school. So you might wonder, how do they do this during COVID times? They did a lot of virtual sessions, and also they send the materials to the kids' house. Moving forward, Come Together is a project from UPM music students where they help people to alleviate pandemic fatigue by releasing stress through singing. So what they do is they provide various online workshops, and the people who join will sing, and then they will make music together. So this is what they do last year. This is one of the first runner-up project last year as well. Now we come to year 2020, also the year of COVID. See, even though with challenges, students from UCSI, they are able to create a public library at Taman Keramat while the parents are farming and gardening in the community garden, which is, you can see behind there. The students, the children of the parents will be studying here. They would love a lot of books. They can read here. It's a community area where the children can spend there as well. And their books are sponsored by Big Bad Wolf and Book Access. Oops, sorry. Okay, accidentally click the link. Okay, let me continue. You can actually click the link and then view their video. I just accidentally clicked the link. And going next, it's public plays and also a project from UCSI as well. They built a public playground for kids at Kampung Belemang, Johor. So when CMCO introduced, they actually lack of manpower because students were out of Johor and unable to travel. So what they do is they got volunteers from the villagers and also the parents and local children from around the area and from Muar and Tangkang. So be creative when you have challenges when executing your project. Project Rewind. This is a project from Somewhere University students where they raise funds for Selsin Sedang old folk homes by documenting their life story and transform them into an interactive illustration books to sell. So from all the sales they get, they will all go back to Xiaoxin Sedang Old Folks Home as well. It's a very special book. You can actually play it with your, I think there's a VR thing with the book. Going on, next is Rhythm to Ecstasy. A student from UM where they teach kids in Pure Life Society at KL to learn dance, act, recite, and poem in English. A little special story about this project is their team consists of local and international students. So they replicate this project in China as well. Pure Life Society is a home for orphans and underprivileged children. Oops. Okay, actually, I misclicked again. So sorry. Chicken Coop is a best project in 2019 where you can, if you have come in earlier, you could have see the video we shown earlier. This was a project organized by students from Utah where they aim to help and guide Uma and Orang Asli in Kampung Temo Kampa to build a sustainable chicken coop. And they also teach him in chicken rearing and also result that he will be able to provide for his family. And that is why they want to build this chicken coop to help him to break from the cycle of poverty. Privilege. This is a project from UMS where they improve undocumented children with basic English reading and writing skills. You can see over here, they teach them at the site. Okay, Project 2018. In Project 2018, there's a lot of projects regarding water in Sabah. Mostly they aim to provide clean water to residents, and they will provide water filtration tank around the area. So the first one is they provide filtration tank in Kampung Langsat, Papa, in order to filter water supply before channel to the gravity tank, subsequently to the residents. Biosand filtration, the main objective of this project is to improve consumable water quality. So basically, over the years, UMS has a lot of projects regarding improving water quality for residents in Sabah. Moving forward is Mushroom Project from UITM. This is a project where they received an award in 2018 from MOE. What's so special about this project is that they provide a local community for rehabilitation training, education, by teaching them how to plant mushrooms. So what they did, the research is mushroom has a very good deal. They have a very good price when trading them. So they teach them to plant mushroom and then sell them. So yeah, they win a prize for this community project. Buku Jalanan Cakit, I would say I'm proud to say that this project is still currently happening. And what are they doing is they provide homeschool program, weekend night classes, football club, art class, and also IT class with Arus Maker Academy. And if you would like to still support this project to continue, please go to their Facebook or their website to support them. You can donate to them. Okay. And one of the least project about art and culture, which is theater. This is a theater by student of International Islamic University Malaysia, where they raise public awareness about HIV. So they did a theater regarding this issue. Almost there. Now, let me introduce you our panel of judges. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 judges. Ian Mong is the youngest of them all, if I'm not mistaken. He's one of the new judges that just joined. And Mr. Chen Ping Kiat, as you all know, he's the executive chairman, also founder of My Starfish Foundation. Dr. Xia is here today. Hi, Dr. Xia, are you here today? Okay, maybe.
Hi, I'm here.
Hi. So maybe Dr. Xia will give a word to all of you guys later. Give me a moment, Dr. Xia. I'm almost.
No worries. Please take your time.
Okay, I almost finished already. Okay, moving forward. So why would you join my Starfish Foundation? Okay, yeah, like everybody say, you will learn a lot of communication skills, team building, leadership, entrepreneurship. You might see this a very cliche word, but I tell you, it is real when you organize community project like this, especially at this challenging time COVID is happening. This really will help you to build all of these skills. These are not just words on my PowerPoint. You will really learn these skills and execute them. And also you will have a projects for happiness certificates that will be certified by MOHE, and also you can have fun. Our project application and presentation will be happening in English. So you will have to write your proposal in English. So once your proposal has been selected, you have to raise a minimum of 15% of your total project cost. For example, your project cost is 10,000, you have to raise around 1,500, or a certain amount decided by the judges before the funding will be awarded. So please note that you have to raise all this funding from a minimum of 10 different persons. So what is a good project elements? Note this: sustainable. During judging sessions, what I observe is that judges always ask you, how can this project be sustained? How impactful can this project be? And creative is you can think out of the box how you can execute this project more impactful, more sustainable. And also no politics and no religion issue is allowed inside your proposal. Time frame. So your online application will be happening from now to 30th of April. May will be your judging session. Then you have to pitch to the judges on Facebook Live. And also June, with the crowdfunding happening, a lot of form you need to do. July to November, the fund will release to you. Then you have to implement your project with the community. December, you have to write your final report and do your presentation. Okay, how can you apply this? From my Starfish Foundation new website, because it's a new website, so there's a lot of details not adding in first, but no worries, we will add it on very soon. You can actually see there's a link tree My Starfish Foundation here. You can see a registration form, click in, and then fill out this form. You are good to go. Also from My Starfish Foundation Facebook, you can get our registration form from there as well. Our Instagram, there's a link tree here. Okay, after you apply, you fill out the form, you will get an email on how to submit your proposal. After you submit your proposal, you have to create infographics that describe your project into your Instagram account and set it as public, and also tag us at My Starfish Foundation and hashtag Projects for Happiness 2022. There's a projects here, it's a S. So be aware. So any special criteria? As you all know, pandemic is still happening. It's already the third year we are having virtual Projects for Happiness. So you need to organize your committee program according to SOP, and also whether you should do it offline or virtual, or you should combine offline or virtual together, also no problem. But you need to have plan A and plan B together, where what happens if suddenly the cases rises up, what is your alternative? You need to have that all inside your proposal. Important dates. 30th of April will be your due date of application submission. 30th of May, these will be important days for after you selected your project. Then you have to submit your crowdfunding form. And then around September, we'll be having a lot of workshops. So one of it will be PowerPoint training. And then 17 December is a tentatively scheduled as well. It's a presentation day. We have proposal workshop coming up, which is 10th of March, 17th March, and 24th of March. We have 3 different languages. Kindly, you can sign up to which one you would like to. It's also in Linktree My Task Foundation. Maybe some of you already found out that. We also have proposal review workshop, but this is a one-on-one proposal review workshop. You will have to prepare your proposal in Google Doc, and then you can share the link during when you register from Calendly here. So each project will have 30 minutes with us, but the qualification is you have to join Projects for Happiness first, register here. Oh, again, I'm going to tell you guys how to join. So click Linktree, there's a Google form here. And then you fill up every details. They will receive an email that looks like this, where you can how to submit your proposal. You can download and complete your proposal here, and then fill up the form and submit. There's a proposal reference here as well. So do let me know if you already registered but you didn't receive this email. Do let me know. I'm going to resend you guys. And also, after you finish all your proposal, you have to create your infographics and upload it to Instagram. So there's a reference from last year. I chose one of it, which is from the best project, which is TerraPlay. This is how they create their infographics in Instagram. I hope you guys can create infographics that's very creative and beautiful, and also easy to read. Some of the infographics, they have very small font size, very hard to read, so maybe a larger size. You can create in carousel mode, and also convey the message so that it's easier for the public to understand. And also tag us, hashtag Project Happiness 2022. And there's a lot of project reference here. So you can refer here. There's a Google link to our previous year project, because currently our new website is under construction, and also a few places where you can refer to this in YouTube. This is our partners, where they also sponsor Projects for Happiness. Q&A. Before we start our Q&A session, Dr. Sia, I'm going to stop sharing, and maybe you want to share some words with the students and professor.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Dr. Sia.
Hi, sorry, it's a bit dark. Okay, how's everyone doing? Now I'm very interested to know which universities are you from? Can you let me know today? Which universities are you from? You can just unmute and let me know.
Oh,
Sarawak, Swinburne. Cool, UPM. All right, awesome. UiTM, awesome. Unisys, University Sabah. Okay, this Sarawak. USIM, yeah, very good. Southern University College, awesome. First time I'm here. MMU, yes. Very good, awesome. Any more? Polytechnic Ungku Omar, bagus. UTHM, wow, Harriet Watt. Edina, welcome. First time, Harriet Watt. Yeah. Okay, good. MMU, yay. MMU Melaka, yes, good. So roughly, yes, welcome everyone. I'm really very happy to be part of this Project for Happiness since day one when it started 8 years ago. You know why? Because I get to meet all of you, all the talented undergraduates, capable, creative, skillful undergraduates. It brings me even more happiness. Although it's called Project for Happiness, as a judge, it brought me even more happiness to be able to listen to your fabulous ideas. You know why I call it fabulous ideas? Many of you came forward with ideas that even we never thought of. Just now, Annie showed you some examples, right? Those are the prize winners. Those are the first prize winners. There are a lot more, those participants who came up. And all the ideas, when they execute it, you have no idea the impact yet. But as the students work on it, then they see at the end, wow, the impact they have created to the community. Now, the community can be around your university. Community can be in your hometown. We are always very impressed with Sabah and Sarawak. Their projects are usually at rural areas where people don't even pay attention to them. And it involves like clean water, installing piping, installing a lot of things that benefit, memberi manfaat yang banyak to all these students. And I always like to hear even ideas that help single mothers or ideas that help to touch a certain, like just now, HIV issue or the girls' period. That is so caught our attention because there are girls who didn't go to school, attend school when their period. So can you imagine that? So a group of students came out with the idea to give away pads that are affordable. We actually are very happy to hear all these projects. Even sometimes there are also students, they came up with projects to reintroduce dances, culture, poem, or even things we forgot. So we always like to hear from you. What are the projects that you can help? Now, when I talk about you, of course, you want to gather a group of people who are like you, like-minded, have the same driven passion to want to help the community. And now, because of the pandemic, a lot of communities are suffering poverty. Some of them lost their income. So we do have students who submitted projects that help these communities build income. Example, there are those, like example just now, plant mushroom, plant padi, plant or fishing, all right? Environmental projects where the students help to plant mangrove, clean the river. And the amazing part is also the project is relevant to the needs of the community. So imagine, just imagine, you just walk around, open your eyes and see for yourself, what does the community need now? What does the community need most? We don't believe in giving them money, but we believe why we chose the undergraduates. We believe you are the resourceful undergraduates who can think of ideas and are very resourceful, solution-driven on how to help these communities. We have projects that truly help communities build their income, like menternak ayam, you know. How can you play a role? Then I must also convince you and influence you. Many undergraduates, upon completion of the project, felt that they gained a lot more knowledge from the experience about pitching ideas, convincing the judges, how to sell, how to influence, how to persuade. That's where the presentation comes in. Because we ask you questions like, what is your funding for? Can the project be sustainable? What is the impact? When we talk about impact, right, it doesn't mean you have to do a project that involves 100,000 people or 1,000 people or 500 students. Do you know that some projects are only involving 20 students and they're still awarded? They're still awarded because the impact is there. So we want to hear from you. We want you to go out there, get your friends from the same uni, go out and see what area would you like to help. Choose a community, choose what's practical, manageable, can be executed. Choose long-term benefits for the community. And if you look at some of the project, wow, surely involve 30,000, 40,000, like building the library is true. But they use Kane Foundation's funding, part of it, to sponsor. They may not get a whole sum, but they still raise funds because it's huge amount. So you can work with the university. You can work with some corporates, but Kane will be happy to fund the funding. So you need to justify why. And fifthly, I can assure you, at the end of the project, when you bring happiness to the community, you will never forget this memorable experience with your friends. Just last year, I was teasing a group. I can't remember which university. They actually went to Pulau Perhentian and they brought the lalat, a kind of lalat fly, to help to get rid of the dirty pollution in the trash. Second day, they went snorkeling, they went to have their own holiday. We are fine with that, but we're not funding the holiday. So we get to see students come together with a brilliant idea, very good resources, talent, and your skills. It will help you in employability next time when you look for a job. So feel free to ask any questions, okay? That's my short intro only. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shah. Thank you for this very inspiring speech. Thank you very much. And guys, now let us go into our Q&A session. Do you have any questions for us? If you are very shy of unmute your mic, you can just type it inside your inside chat room.
Thank you, Alina. I can't wait to hear all your ideas,
Guys.
Oh, there's also a component of community, the refugees. Our students, many of them presented project to help the refugees. Those young register, like the Sabah one, help them with their learning, or the Myanmar punya, Yes, even paint their learning center, paint their mosque.
Yeah, there's
that is also a project. Yeah.
If you have any questions, you can ask us any questions you want. If you have questions around regarding, is it possible to do, you mean one-man project as in solo?
Well, we don't encourage that. That's because we believe that any of this project requires a team of people. Yeah. However, if let's say I know there was a student who wanted to write a book. Yeah, but he also needs people to help him with the interview. He also needs people to help him to approach the community. But we usually award it to a team. The same, so that you learn to work with people, okay? If you watch any shows about leadership, we encourage you to work with people, not a solo project.
Okay, Hafiza, did you just raise your hand? What is your question?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Hafiza from University of Malaya.
Hi, Hafiza.
Hi. Okay, my question is, if my project already have some sort of funding, will Kinstar Foundation still provide a fund to help us, to help improve the project?
Yes, that's what I meant. But there are some of the projects already done by the seniors in the previous year, and you want to continue, and it's funded by, let's say, for example, there's one project in Johor, apa ni naik basikal one, and then they got a sponsor from a company. At the same time, it wasn't enough. Yeah, so you need to just submit the proposal to us. We look at it and see how to fund you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Most welcome. Just now somebody asked question in the
You
chat.
got Putri asked, may I know what's the minimum and maximum number in a group?
I would think that it's around, there's not really a particular set limit lah. Some of the projects, wow, involve a lot of people, even 100 people. Massive project. Example, if they want to go to teach kids, run camps, run workshops, yeah, they can get up to about 100 people to be involved. But the committee remains very small. Committee, about 4 or 5 people.
And Jana Munira Binti Noor say, hi Dr. Xia, mushroom
Hi.
lady here. Okay. And Noor Ilyani Rami asks, does it have to be a local project or can it be done abroad? Let's say in Indonesia, will it be considered for partial funding?
Okay, for now it's Malaysia only lah. For now. But good news, maybe in a year or few years down the road, international projects are allowed. Because right now the funding is quite limited. We don't have enough for international yet. But we are considering, not this year yet. Well, I never know. But
Yeah.
try to focus Malaysia dulu ya.
Yeah, this is still focusing on Malaysia.
Yeah.
Dinesh Kumar asked, is there any specific format for writing proposal? Yes, this one, there's a proposal template that you need to refer to. After you register, you'll get an email submission guideline. So you can, from that email, you can download the proposal template from there.
All this is very easy. They are all downloaded online, fill the form. Even how much you can spend, where to spend, what cannot spend, is stipulated and stated very clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Siti Emily Jumaat, what we can buy and not buy from the budget.
That's why I said, when you submit your proposal, you list down the budget that you need for what items. And then over there, it will tell you what you can or what you cannot. Or the administrator like Annie will advise you. Janganlah submit budget for lunch for your committee.
Yes.
Your volunteer means volunteer.
Hamper, presents.
Itu kita tak bagi one. Hamper for VIP, or we don't give.
There's actually a notes from the proposal template, and you can refer to that.
Yeah, so it's very simple. Everything is got reference lah. We try to encourage use of budget solely for the community.
Yes. Any more questions from you guys?
Very good questions. Very good questions. Keep coming.
Hafiza raise hand. Hi, Hafiza. You can just unmute yourself.
Sorry. I'll lower my hand now. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, feel free to ask any questions.
Yeah.
You know, there's a group of Malay students. I can't remember which university. They taught Bahasa Cina, Mandarin, you know, they speak Mandarin.
Oh, yeah.
Those who don't speak Mandarin, including Chinese.
Yes.
They won the project. They won first prize, I think. Yeah, very interesting.
New questions from Kruti as well. Any cap to a number of proposals you can submit from the same group? What do you mean?
Can you submit more than one proposal lah?
From the same group?
Usually we say one only. But this is what happened during the pitching, right? There are students who pitch the idea, and then the judges criticize, those one won't work one day. And then they suddenly say, we will redo our project. We will come back again. Wow, they actually came back with another project. But you can only submit one. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very exciting. If you really open your eyes and see the needs around.
Any more questions, guys? Okay, Jaffe from UPNM.
Hi.
Any questions from you?
Hi, I'm Jaffe from UPNM. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yesterday, I think midnight, I have submitted the registration form, but in the email, I don't notice yet any email
Oh,
that
okay.
guidance. Yeah.
I will resend you the email again. I'm still running some testing for the auto send email. I'll send you again.
Okay, thank you so much for that.
Okay.
And then among the judges, some of them are very knowledgeable about agriculture, about technical things. Wow, some of the judges actually went and helped you all to give you a lot of advice. I also felt very happy when a group in UUM asked me to help them to coach them to speak in public because they're teaching students about public speaking. So I did that with them.
Is it a fun experience?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The
Oh.
students were so enthusiastic.
Any more questions, guys?
May I ask question?
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
Siti,
sure.
I'm Siti from UITM.
Yeah.
So
Hi.
for the pitching, is it only the student will do the pitching, or can the lecturer also join the pitching with the student?
Usually, of course, it's the students doing the pitching. Students doing the pitching because the student project, they should know the project back to back. They should know the
Okay.
project thoroughly. However, we are also very privileged. Many lecturers who join in.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually join in with students, encourage the students. Because some of the lecturers are experts in those areas. So in case the students cannot answer, the lecturer actually help to answer.
Okay.
So
Thank
we
you.
don't restrict lecturers from coming lah.
Okay, thank you so much. And about their community that they want to join together, so must they address the community and they confirm the commitment of the committee, or it just they can only present the proposal without getting the confirmation from the community?
Oh, once you reach a level of presenting the proposal, it has to be the committee. Confirm. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, like represent the committee lah. Because at the end of the day, right, you are the one doing the whole executing.
Mhm.
So we will question, like, not question lah. If we don't understand, we will ask you a lot of questions. So you got to know.
Everything about the project.
Yeah, so you do a lot of research with the community, not Google research, with the
Okay.
community.
Okay, sure.
I can totally see you coming with a proposal, Siti.
Okay, thank you.
Open your eyes. There are many projects that help the underprivileged people.
Yes,
Yeah.
because actually I'm from Faculty of Law, so we have 4 projects actually.
Wow. Awesome.
Okay.
Good. Bring it on. Bring it on.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
These are free funding, lah. Free funding.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
another,
okay, thank you.
thank you.
Most welcome.
Another question from Siti is, what is the theme for this year?
Oh, the theme is always the 5 areas, right?
Six categories.
6 categories.
Which is
You just stick
helping,
to the categories.
helping underprivileged, quality education, arts and culture, racial harmony, animal protection, and also environmental protection.
We like to see racial integration projects, more of that. Inter-school, interracial, school and school. Yeah. Just now related to committee, most of the students that came forward already has their club or society in the university running. Yes, unless it's a totally new project, they will pick their own friend, people they know lah, and start the project without having a club or society to back them up. Oh, tak payah one. Oh, I saw a question here. Animation project for quality. Yes, we welcome new innovative methods. One of the judges is Dr. Wan. Dr. Wan Zoinis, she actually from the, what do you call it? Sulam, is it, Annie?
Sulam.
Sulam,
Sulam.
that encourage a lot of universities, awam, public universities, to come up with all these projects. So Dr. Wan has been very helpful.
Yeah, if you are in Sulam as well, you can also apply for projects for happiness as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can get more funding so that you can support your project better.
So that means Sulam is also, because in my case, it's
Mm.
actually a project under Sulam. So we can also apply for this, right?
Yes,
That's
yes,
right.
Yes.
Yes.
And also, but we have to mention that this is the project under Sulam.
Don't have to.
No, don't have to.
Yeah.
Don't have to.
But
And-
I'm sure you'll be happy to mention it because Dr. Wan will be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then another thing is actually for, you mentioned just now for underprivileged, multicultural, intercultural. How about for environment? Because in my case, the Sulam project is actually on environmental protection. So
Yes.
is there any tips on that, on what actually are you looking for environmental project?
Environmental project, we usually look for sustainability.
Sustainability.
We don't want to you go to the community, then you teach them on recycling and then you leave.
Oh,
That's not sustainable. It got to be
Mhm.
something very enriching to them. And I tell you, some community, right? You go and teach them on recycling, they will tell you, this is not helping my income. So somewhere may not be relevant. So environmental protection can be helping them to clean the environment, helping them to manage, sustain the environment they live in. There are communities when you go in, there isn't even trash collection. Tak ada tempat nak buang sampah.
yes.
Can you imagine? So think of ideas. Yeah, imagine when a student thought of the lalat one. I can't remember what's the name of the lalat. Help clean. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. We have more questions coming in from Miss Nuliana as well. Is it okay for final year students to join this program because they will finish their study around September and October this year?
Yes, you can. We don't look at what year you're in. Final year, what are you?
Okay, and also another question from Hafiza. I have a question regarding crowdfunding. Since we need to collect 15% of our total amount, must it be done after the proposal has been submitted or before? It's going to be after you get selected.
I would think that preferably after the proposals were approved, then you go and get the crowdfunding, or else people may not. I mean, you may not just go simply and collect, and then after that the project not approved. How? So it's good to wait for the project to be approved first, then you go and collect the crowdfunding. However, I know of students who started their crowdfunding long ago. So Kin is just one of their major sponsors. That can be done too. Yeah. That means they are very sure the project will be held no matter whether it's approved or not approved by Kin. They will still go on with it.
And thank you, Dr. Xia. Any more questions, guys? Okay. Now let us open our camera and let's do a group shot. Yes, this is my favorite moment to see how all of you guys look. Let me open my camera as well. Hi guys, I'm Annie here.
Finally can see Annie's face.
Yes. Guys, please open up your camera. Let's do a group shot. I have also virtual background. Okay, wait. I need to wait all of you guys.
Now I can see your faces. I can't wait to meet you at the kitchen.
While waiting for you guys opening your camera, you can get all this recording on Linktree. I'm gonna upload everything to YouTube, and when you guys register for this briefing, there's a Linktree/my_Starfish Foundation. Everything is up there. You can get the PowerPoint up there as well. So no worries. Just go back and click the same link. But give me some time to upload. So this is gonna be happen maybe around 4 to 5 p.m. I think. Okay, opening up, guys. Hi. Nice to meet you. Hi. Oh. Oh, yeah, we have this very Elena, our host last year, they create, I think, is this the icon? Oh no, this one. I forgot the hand label.
Sorry if I didn't address the professors or lecturers today. Sorry, yeah. I anggap semua student.
Okay. I'm gonna do the screenshot right now. Say cheese.
Cheese.
Okay, let me do. Cheese. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for.
Just a quick.
Oh, okay.
And then just a quick note. Because of the MCO and the pandemic, case dia makin naik kan. So we also encourage you to do a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of Zoom meeting. Even some of them, the workshop were through the Zoom. And pitiful. A lot of the schools, right, dia tak ada internet. Student pun tak ada laptop. So a lot of projects were facing all these challenges. So we'll see how you adapt to it, yeah? How you adapt to it. Most important, when you go and visit community, please wear your mask, practice all the SOP, protect yourself first, jangan ke mana-mana. Wait till the case is down. Now it's just to think of the proposal. So I hope, you can still meet the community lah. That's all from me. Yeah, there's a few things at the end.
Thank you for the gentle reminder, Dr. Xia. And that's all for today. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for attending for our first online briefing this year for projects for online project for happiness 2020.
I look forward to meeting you. Okay.
Yeah. Also, we have a Malay session, Malay version, and also Chinese version. You can all register them in the same link as well. Linktree. Hope to see you all guys.
Okay, terima kasih semua. Terima kasih. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.